two, one. Pop Chow. Hey, it's your boy Z. Guess what the day is? Today is Wednesday. Wednesday day 241. The seeking of the ask method, seeking for additional answers. Started the day off pretty good, talking about fear. Um, did read a chapter out of Amos, out of the Bible, when I first woke up this morning, and it was talking about turning back, getting back on the right track with God, um, seeking Him first, which is the main thing, which is the one thing, right? And then I didn't get a good enough sleep last night. I woke up, I was a little bit groggy. Man, I was actually super sleepy. But I learned something. Even though I'm super sleepy, with the four agreements, my best is not the best, right? But I still participated. I still exercised. I still went down and put in 20, 30 minutes in exercising. I still did a full circuit workout. 20 minutes, 25 minutes on the elliptical. Did 2 sets of weights, 2 sets of bench press, 2 sets of curls. Knocked that out early, still was super tired. Just went one step at a time, just one thing at a time. Wasn't as productive because I was super sleepy, right? Because my wife had to get up early, went to bed late, kind of got behind the 8 ball. I normally get behind the 8 ball when my wife is at the station. Therefore, I don't get into bed as early as I need to. And then when she's not at the station, I don't get into bed as easily as I need to because she won't stay up later. I want to get into bed because the night before I didn't get into bed on time, right? So it's a downward spiral. But anyway, had some hot fish, right? Broccoli, right? Had that. Had a good lunch, which was a late breakfast. Took a nap. Woke up feeling a whole lot better. I was planning on spending the day with my son, going out getting some shirts and stuff made. He decided he didn't want to do that, so that plan was squashed. So I didn't have anything else in that time slot. So you know what happened, right? I sat there in front of the TV for about an hour or two. But he came in, we talked. My daughter woke up, we talked a little bit, spent some time with him. Talked about his future as far as finding his job and where he wanted to kind of go, and that he's really seriously considering his clothing line now. And mentioning him that we need to sit down because I still had his stuff in place, right? But I just couldn't smash through it, so I ended up, my wife came home, wanted me to go out there and straighten some stuff up in her garden, so I went out and did a little bit of that. I said, hey, while I'm out here, let's get these bikes together. So I took this bike off. I've been spending some time. Actually, it would have been cheaper to just take it to a bike shop. Just looking at the time that I'm spending on it, but I'm working on it, right? I had to do something because otherwise I would have wasted time, right? But so that's what I had the gloves for. So we're gonna feel like that it was more work than I anticipated. Thought if I just pop this thing off, this cassette off, change it out, boom, keep on riding. But once I popped it off, then I noticed that the wheel had some grittiness to it, so maybe the bearings were rusted inside of it. So I popped that off, and so you know how I go, right? Once you start digging and digging, you uncover stuff, and that's where the brain kind of keep us away from trying new things. I went for no, right? I'm going for no with this thing. I'm finna go order the parts. Because I just thought about it. This is a form of going for no. I'm gonna go for no. I can return it. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Ain't no use agonizing over it. Let's go ahead and push the button. If it ain't right, send it back. That's what we did. Going for no. Told my son we was gonna teach him how to go for no. Start going for no. Asking about maybe moving overseas. I've been watching this House Hunters International, thinking about that way of life. You know, people that's getting it down real slim, and now since everything's paid off, they're able to travel, especially some of these other countries. Man, I mean, rents is like super low, right? But if you can get this thing cranked up on online bidding or some passive income coming in, that's what we're gonna be focusing on. But my wife been taking a bunch of tests all these years, so I gotta go back upstairs now that it's late. Now I'm up against the 8 ball. Now I want to get some things done that I should have got done today. I wanted to bring some of my work home, but I hadn't been. I think what that is that it's a program running deep inside my head that I haven't overcame yet. That you shouldn't be working at home. You should unplug. You shouldn't be doing work stuff at home. But I think you have to do it. I'm thinking that's why I'm missing the boat, right? I think that's what it is. And back on the store, hadn't been able to push through that yet, but it's still top of mind, okay? Still top of mind. But I think something, like I say, weird with my energy levels has been going kind of weird. I've been asking questions in that area for the last year, just trying to tweak that out. But when I think I got it down, then guess what? I end up staying up later and then mess it up, so I can't test it, right? So tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's right. I'm late that day early on Friday. But anyway, the main thing from the day was, just digging in. I just thought of something, right? I just thought of something. Definitely want to get back in on my communion, right? We ain't done communion in a while, and then my mother-in-law asked my wife, hey, y'all start going back to church yet? We have not. One of the main reasons is that one, they changed some things at church, new preacher, new pastor, and we kind of wife not feeling the vibe on that, so you got to do something on the back end. Otherwise, it'll slip through the crack, and we won't be getting anything for our spirit man. Our spirit man starts starving. Luckily I got a routine set up, but I also think about the rest of my family as well too, getting them back into some type of routine. My daughter can kind of get into a routine, but that's my son and my wife. We need to get into a routine. My wife's she's not on a routine, but getting to a routine. So, with that being said, tomorrow is the 4 agreements. Doing my best. I gotta make a plan. So I'm headed back up here and see if I can make a plan, see if I can make a stab at it. Of actually working and getting some things done, smashing through some things, completing some tasks. That's why I'm back down here. I said, hey, let's just go ahead and finish this bike project all the way out. Don't leave no loose ends. Let's just go ahead and finish it out. So that's where we at. I'm going to go ahead and get those parts ordered tonight. I will not let them go to tomorrow. They're going to get ordered tonight. That's what we're going to do. Peace out.